Ooh, I knocked the camera down. Did anybody see that? What's up, everybody? So we just watched Raw. Now, after a very disappointing SummerSlam, let me clarify. The night was pretty good. Everybody did really, really well until the last two matches: the Cena Seth Rollins match and the Undertaker match versus Brock. Cena versus Rollins, I was okay with either of them winning. I had picked. Here are my picks from the other night, and I kept track as the night went on. I had picked Cena to win, and that was one of the matches I got wrong. If you watched the last video about the SummerSlam results, I got a lot of them wrong. Cena lost his title to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins walks out with both titles, and I'm okay with that. The thing that I am not okay with was Jon Stewart getting in the way, interfering, hitting Cena with the chair, costing the match, and causing it to end that way. Same with Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. I honestly, this was the match I didn't care at all about for the whole night. I was pulling for Brock. I picked Brock. Here's the underlined Brock right there. And I got that one wrong because, the timekeeper rang the bell thinking that Undertaker tapped out. As he did, that was witnessed to everyone except the referee, who's the only one that matters. So everybody thinks, Brock wins. Brock stands up. He's like, yeah, I won. Undertaker goes for the low blow. Referee squares away with the timekeeper. This is my job, not yours. Turns around and he's got Undertaker's got Brock in the Hell's Gate, and he submits before he, but not before he flips up the bird and salutes the world. Dramatic ending. So Raw opens up with, thank God, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman speaks his mind, and he's absolutely right. They told, for such an important match that they've been building, that's too big for WrestleMania, a year and a half in the making, Undertaker comes for revenge. And not only all that, but Undertaker breaks up the Seth Rollins title defense against Brock Lesnar back at Battleground to start this whole revenge match. And then you end it that way with just a mistake by the bellkeeper and the referee, and then Undertaker weaks out with a low blow and finishes off the submission hold. That was just terrible. So Paul Heyman comes out, he speaks his mind. Did you see the gash in Lesnar's forehead? Holy crap, dude, it was bigger. It was bigger than it looked on the pay-per-view. But then fucking Bo Dallas comes out. I'm like, Bo Dallas has got to be the stupidest man in the friggin' whole world. He got taken to Suplex City 5 times, and it was funny. It was 4 at first, and then they're walking out, and Paul Heyman's like, come on, one more time, and they go back in the ring. Good stuff. So that's the pay-per-view predictions. I don't need that anymore. So Raw, not too bad. Bunch of good matches go on. The bunch of rematches, I should say, from the pay-per-view. There was a big 8-man tag main event. It was Orton, Ryback, Ziggler, and oh my God, Orton, Ryback, Ziggler. Oh, I'm gonna have to look because I don't remember who it was. Jesus Christ, I just watched it. Ryback? Oh, and Cesaro. Oh, how could I forget that? Against Kevin Owens, Sheamus, Big Show, and Rusev. And that was the big group of rematches in the main event later on. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Highlight of the night. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose come to the ring, and they have the rematch against what did I call them yesterday? I called them Milkman. Feisty Pants calls Bray Wyatt the Milkman because, like, when he first saw him, he was wearing those white tights. I think it was, like, against the Cena match, one of the Cena matches. So he was like, "He looks like the Milkman." So that's his name, the Milkman. And I called Luke Harper Grizzly Adams. If you don't know what Grizzly Adams is, go and Google it after you're done watching this. So they get a rematch for whatever, but they introduced a new Wyatt guy. The dude was fucking huge. It was like he was like this big. So that was exciting. New Day had a title defense against the Lucha Dragons, and who comes out? The Dudley Boys. I didn't see that coming. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? There was a Divas rematch. It was a six Diva tag, Team Bella versus Team Paige, and the Bellas won that, and it was pretty good. Like, it started out with the Miz TV. God, I can't friggin' stand the Miz. Interviews Team Paige about where you're coming from, where you're going, the Divas Revolution, and all this jazz. And there's 3 pretty girls. He's always got to talk about pretty girls. His whole bit with Amanda on Tough Enough. Miz has to go. Somebody find out when his contract is up and just don't renew it. So Team Bella pulled that off. And then what else happened? There was a lot of matches. Just I almost did. I was flipping back and forth between the Yankee game and Raw, because I figure I'm recording Raw. I can always go back and watch it. Cena came out. Jon Stewart came to the ring to explain himself, and he said he didn't want Ric Flair's 16-time title holder or reputation or whatever he called it, his streak, and he said he was protecting his 16 title ness. I don't know. And Ric Flair comes out, and it's like, bro, you did it. You did wrong. He supported Cena, and then Cena comes out and has his words with Jon Stewart, and then he gives Jon Stewart an AA right there in the ring. Gets himself ejected from the stadium so that he can't interfere with the presentation of Seth Rollins' statue in the ring. So there it is. He and Rollins gave a nice speech at the end of the night, and he's got the mic and he's going on and on about the 2 titles, and by the way, Seth Rollins, you left out Lou Gehrig. He was going on about all the Yankee legends. It's like Monument Park. He goes Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, blah blah blah. You left out Lou Gehrig. All right, there was a lot of Yankees you left out, jackass. And then finally, they're like, enough is enough. It's his Mount Rushmore. It's better than the Hall of Fame. They stand back. You got Triple H and Stephanie on one side, the statue, and then Seth Rollins is there, and they reveal the cloth, and there's no statue. Who's standing there? It's Sting. Sting of all people. I was like, ooh. And he's like, he's standing there, and he's just like, with his face paint, and he's standing there, and he's giving them a look, and he goes back and he gives Triple H a look, and he's looking around, and Seth Rollins is like, my moment, and Triple H is like, Stephanie, get out of the ring. They back out of the ring real quick, and there's a little confrontation between Seth Rollins and Sting, and he throws him in the corner, and he's beating him up, and he finally kicks him out of the ring, but he leaves the WWE title, the heavyweight title, in the ring, and Sting holds it up, and he's like, yeah, I'm coming for this, fuckers. So that was pretty cool. At least it's something. I mean, you can't undo what Jon Stewart did. That was the 2 big disappointments for me. Was the 2 more important matches of the night. The Cena, Rollins, and Undertaker, and Brock Lesnar. For such caliber that you're building up these matches. Too big for WrestleMania. You have to have it at SummerSlam, and then you go and do that. And all you can redeem is a few words by Paul Heyman, and you take Bo Dallas to Suplex City 5 times, and that makes it better. It's terrible. It's terrible. So, SmackDown Thursday, the Dudley Boys are going to be on SmackDown, so that'll be cool to see. They're obviously going for the titles. Obviously, they're probably going to win because you don't bring back the Dudley Boys just to have them wrestle once or twice. So that's pretty cool. But before SmackDown on Thursday, Total Divas, we get to hear how the Bellas can't sing, and what I'm looking forward to is Tough Enough with Sarah and Amanda and Josh and ZZ, and I'm picking Sarah and I'm picking Josh, and I'm going to vote for both of them. I'm going to vote a couple times if I can, but I don't think I can. And hopefully we see Sarah and Josh win by the end of the night. It should be pretty awesome. All right, that's all I got for this. I got to get to bed and because it's late. Okay, bye.